Have you guys heard about Madonna and her biopic and how she is the one directing it and co-writing it?
Seems like a vanity project.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds like a catastrophe.
Yeah. Who's playing her? Is she playing her?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say starring Madonna.
Didn't she direct a movie already?
Oh, did she? Oh,
Years
so
ago?
she's got like
I know that she had a bomb
resume.
but
Yeah,
I think it was. I don't think she directed that. I think her husband was the director or something.
Right.
I know that she has acted in quite a few projects, like A League of Their Own, Desperately Seeking Susan, Dick Tracy's 1996 Evita, which is, I remember that.
Someone should bring
that.
that franchise back.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Yes, that's all I remember from that movie.
See it. That's it.
I just remember the entire movie they were singing because it's a musical. But anyway, so, and then Swept Away and Arthur.
That was it. That was the terrible one. Swept Away.
Oh,
I
was
think.
it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Swept Away was the awful one that got.
What
like,
was it, a Guy
awful
Ritchie movie then?
Yeah, I think that was it.
And then Arthur and the Invisibles. She was in Arthur and the Invisibles. Oh, you're right. It's she did co-write and direct the 2011 drama W.E.
Right. And it did not do well, I heard, or something. It was not received well or something.
Let's Google it.
We did not like it.
W.E. the film. It was directed by Madonna and where's 12% Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
6.3 out of 10 from IMDb.
That was the story of that movie. That was like the movie's marketing campaign. Madonna directed it, and it's rough.
So was it marketing then? It's
No,
really bad.
Exactly.
But it's marketing.
61% of Google users liked the movie, though.
Well, that happens a lot, and it's sad.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
should have a moment of silence for all those people.
Moment of silence.
Oh, Oscar Isaac is in it.
Oh, I like that guy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a catastrophe because it's your own story, and I feel like when you tell your own story, you kind of see things through rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
You know, if you're
Yeah.
writing it, directing it, and you're the subject of the thing, and it's
Yeah,
just.
you're gonna glaze over some parts that maybe don't.
Yeah, which is the most compelling parts of most biopics, right? I would say the most compelling parts is kind of dabbling into the demons of a certain character, right?
Yeah, I don't want to hear how they're so great all
Hopefully
the
she
time.
can be objective about it.
I
don't know.
mean, it could just be that she's just rewriting her own past, making her. It could be making her like look better.
You guys are so cynical.
About the glam.
I mean, like it could be. That's what I'm saying. It could
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool personally that she gets to tell her own life story. Like, hello, it's her life. It's just the same thing as how people write their autobiographies. It's like they're telling it from their own lens.
I think she should have her ex-husband do it.
Dude,
In movies with, I'm a fucking whore, I'm a bitch. Where's my drink?
they just burst into the room. It's like, I'm a bitch, and it just leaves.
It opens like Uncut Gems and it goes like through her asshole.
Yeah, I love
It opens through his asshole.
Through his asshole?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like these close-up, like microscopic images of whatever the fuck, and then you realize
It's like the universe, and then it comes out through his rectal exam.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Yeah.
Love it. Watch Uncut Gems.
I already
And
forgot
it
about
ends
that.
in a certain way too. That's kind of similar to the opening too.
Ooh, yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Oh, you told me the end.
Oh yeah, we did.
It's a great movie.
It's a fantastic
Yeah,
movie.
love that movie.
With a fucking horrible ending.
What is it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Uncut
Uncut
Gems.
Gems with Sandler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will still say it's a good movie in the context that as a movie it's good. It's not an enjoyable movie.
No, it is not.
Unless you like uncomfortable situations.
If you go to movies to
Feel good.
have a good time,
Yeah, no.
this is not that movie.
yeah.
If you have a wife with a predetermined amount of anxiety, this movie is terrifying for her.
yeah.
She's like, this is not fun. Why are we watching this shit?
Anxiety attack personified.
Yeah, I went home afterwards and I was like, Marion, do not watch this movie. You are not gonna
Oh,
have a
no,
good time.
she'll fall
You will,
apart. Yeah.
you will not have a good time at all.
Yeah, for that reason, because I was talking to them, and then I was like, guys, I'm never gonna see this movie ever because I avoid those kind of movies.
Yeah.
I avoid like heartbreakingly sad movies and like high anxiety inducing movies.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm
should
like,
avoid this
I'm not
movie.
trying to do that. So then,
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Nikki might as well have been on the fucking Tower of Terror ride. It was nuts.
She's just sitting there going, whoa!
Because no, the genius of that movie is like one of my favorite things: maximum conflict at all times.
Yeah.
They dig up conflict in places you didn't even expect.
And what's so good is that nothing crazy actually really happens, at least until the end, right? And
Yeah.
so it's like, how do they mine it
It's
in
so
so much
genius.
with so much conflict? It's
Yeah.
so
now
good.
picture that in Madonna's biopic.
I'd watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you told me it was Uncut Gems with Madonna, I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever, sign me up.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So here's a photo of young Madonna,
Wow.
just so you guys can remember what did she used
She
to
was
look
so
like.
fucking hot.
I agree.
She drips sexuality, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
What
the
about now?
props.
What about now?
I actually think she's still hot. I
Yeah?
don't give a fuck. I'll fight
She
anybody.
aged, she aged pretty well.
Yeah. So this is kind of sort of current with her in a camera.
Definitely looks like a director.
It's like a director.
It's got channeling little Tim Burton there.
Yeah.
Madonna's one of those people who loves herself, but then you're like, you're fucking Madonna. You're like, I think that's allowed.
Kind of like Mariah Carey situation,
Exactly.
Beyonce situation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's like, you get a pass. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And they are all labeled as divas.
Have you seen the
Yeah.
I Loathe Hydrangeas video? So somebody gave Madonna flowers, a very nice gesture, and then they walk away and she's like, take these, I loathe hydrangeas.
No way.
And she's not even a Brit either, so like she like has this like fake British accent because she lived there
Just
for
to
like 9
talk
months.
shit.
Wow.
That Lindsay Lohan had a fake accent too. Like she lived in London for a while, or like somewhere in England, and she had a British accent for a while.
Weird accent. I don't blame them though, because when you're in that environment, like you just like, oh shit, I didn't realize I started talking like you.
I would want to.
Yeah, I remember when I watched a bunch of Sherlock back to back, and in my head, I remember I was thinking like with a British accent the whole time. I don't think I said it out loud, but I definitely had
actually
it.
try.
All my thoughts were in an accent. For sure.
Just try watching the Bond movies without having a fucking British accent in your head for a couple days after.
Dude, I binged Misfits, and that entire show, like the way they talk and shit, it was in my brain for like weeks, and then I would try to say it out loud, and I'm like, my tongue can't do it. Like my mouth just can't do it. It's just, it sounds like a horrible mess.
Were you guys the right age to be Madonna fans?
I think I was too young. I don't know.
Not me.
It wasn't a big thing for me. I do remember
Yeah.
seeing her. I remember having this thought when I was really little, which was, wow, Michael Jackson is like the biggest in the world, and then the female equivalent to that is Madonna. Like she's like huge. So I remember thinking like, man, I don't know why I thought this, but I'm like, man, if either of them die, the entire world's gonna stop. Like,
Whoa.
And then what happened?
And it's still, and it happened with Michael.
For
And
some
then-
people, it
and
did.
then-
Yeah.
Yeah, for some people.
People just got stuck in that part of their
Yeah.
lives, I
Yeah.
guess.
geez, Steve, Joe's not even here.
Not even just Joe, honestly. You guys know who I'm talking about. Like when it comes to people who love Michael Jackson, who just
Oh
like,
yeah, they love.
it's
Michael.
crazy,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that he wanted to star in Hook?
Yeah.
He wanted to be Peter Pan.
Yeah.
You know, a part of me is like, I probably would watch that.
I would watch it. I would definitely watch it.
He was in The Wiz. He was a scarecrow.
Exactly.
I still gotta watch that.
I haven't seen it either.
How was he in as a scarecrow?
Not as bad as you would think, because you immediately go, he's a pop star, he can't really act or
Did
whatever.
he, as a scarecrow, was he like really good at the scarecrow movements?
His scarecrow movements are this.
That's the one movie.
If you've ever watched a 35-minute Michael Jackson music video, you've seen him act in The Wiz.
I don't think I've ever
No,
seen
it's
a
a Thriller,
35
right?
minute.
Thriller is like a long ass.
It's not 35 minutes.
Yeah, oh dude, the full Thriller is longer than that because there's like
It's
a
like
build
18
up.
minutes.
There's a build up. Oh yeah, not
The werewolf.
But the
No, I've seen it. I'm like, I did not sit through 35
have you watched
minutes.
Bad? Have you watched Bad with Wesley Snipes?
That's long.
Long.
Yeah, there's a whole scene of him. Wesley Snipes is like, "You're a sellout. You're
Yeah.
not from our. You're going to college." And then and then Michael Jackson's like, "Well, I can be smart and also cool."
And he's like, what?
I like the voice of Mickey Mouse.
The best shit is it's all from Michael's mind. So at the end, Michael's like, I'm gonna snap dance in front of you, and then Wesley Snipes, you're gonna be like, I fucking respect you.
Yeah, respect.
You're my brother. You're my brother.
All right, so back to Madonna and her project. So Madonna is gonna be joined by Juno screenwriter Diablo Cody
Oh, that's kind of cool.
and producer Amy Pascal.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she did Spider-Man Homecoming and all
Yeah.
that.
Well, Ben, you.
Okay, I'm maybe not so much a catastrophe. I
She
like-
cast Tom Holland, which is pretty big.
True.
Yeah. So Amy said, "This movie is an absolute labor of love for me. I can't imagine anything more thrilling than collaborating with her and Diablo on bringing her true life story to the big screen."
Who's gonna play her?
I don't know. It just
Yeah.
seems like this, like right in the beginning of pre-production or whatever. Like
Who would you want to see play Madonna then?
me personally,
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
I'd be like, that
You might be able to pull it off. I don't
piqued
know.
my interest there.
The first person that popped in my mind was Lindsay. But
Lindsay
if I
Lohan.
really am trying to think about it, probably wouldn't be Lindsay. But that's just the first actress that came to mind that I'm like, that'd be interesting.
That would be interesting.
No joke, and this sounds like a joke, but Meryl Streep. I just want to see what the fuck she would do.
Yeah. Dude, I rewatched Devil Wears Prada on the plane coming back. She's fucking amazing. I love
And I think
Meryl
if you
Streep.
de-aged her and shit, like the way that they just
Oh,
did that.
yeah.
The Irishman.
Yeah, the Irishman.
But she would have to still pull off the dance moves. The whole problem with the Irishman is that they still moved like they were in their
Yeah.
70s and 80s, whereas
At that point, you might as well just get Madonna to do it herself then, I guess. Yeah.
And just de-aged Madonna's own face over herself.
Yeah.
she just play herself.
Why not?
Yeah,
You
why
could
not?
de-age her?
That's probably too, like, she can't focus as
Well,
a
true.
I mean, some people do both. I don't know.
yeah,
But not playing themselves, do they?
playing as themselves.
Who stars in their own biopic?
Yeah.
You said
Biopic. I like biopic. They should call it that.
That's what David tried calling
and then
it.
biopic.
Isn't it a biopic or?
No.
Biopic.
But it's sicker.
Oh.
It's no, so we had this whole discussion with David. So he thought it was pronounced biopic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he read about the fact that that's how it's pronounced. But then it was funny because in that same article, people were commenting, because we vlogged this, people were commenting on that vlog saying, in that same article, they're explaining how it's pronounced biopic because it's a biographical picture.
Right. Yeah. I could have sworn I heard it called
Biography,
biopic at some point.
I mean, I've heard it before. I heard people say biopic.
English. I don't know.
Yeah, weird.
And in her own
they're wrong.
biopic.
Yes, they are wrong.
Yeah. Any other actresses you guys would want to see? Because my personal favorite actress is Emily Blunt, but
Oh, she'd be great.
That's not bad.
that's my favorite actress. I
She'd
fucking
be
love her.
great.
Why do you love Emily Blunt? What do you like? What sell me on her?
Okay, her personality is what wins me over, and also
Oh, in real life?
yes,
Or?
Yeah.
real life Emily Blunt. I fucking love her personality. She's so witty.
She's
She's
spunky.
so spunky. Like she's so I love her like just for being her. And then I look at her work and the way she executes, like she fucking kills it. Like in The Devil Wears Prada, she was so good in that movie.
I forgot she's in that.
Yeah.
She is though. Yeah.
Yeah, she was so good in that movie.
I had a problem with her as Mary Poppins though, but I feel like
I
that's
didn't
more of a
watch Mary
director
Poppins.
problem.
I didn't see that.
I
Because
saw that
I
one
mean,
and I agreed to.
yeah, I bet I would definitely say that's more of a director problem because it was like that. Her character wasn't even close to what Mary Poppins is supposed to be.
There's nothing funnier than a guy being like, I had a problem with her as Mary Poppins. Good for you, by the way. I just love it.
Unapologetic Mary Poppins lover. Get that shit tattooed.
Hey, that's not my Mary.
I'm so mad.
I agree though. I watched that movie and like I said, I fucking love her, but I'm like, not this one.
Yeah.
Like, this one didn't work.
Didn't have the magic,
Yeah.
the same magic.
Wasn't OG Mary in that movie too?
Yeah.
Or no, she did. She
It
wasn't.
was Dick Van Dyke was in the movie. He was great.
Still alive?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm curious to see who ends up playing Madonna in her biopic.
Biopic, goddamn. Reads everything. It says biopic.
I'm calling it a biopic now.
Okay, what did she call it?
I mean, biopic.
What's the name of the movie?
What did she call it?
I don't know.
Quick pitch, round the room.
Madonna.
Madonna.
Madonna
Yeah, that's
me.
it.
Yeah.
Me, Madonna.
I say she calls it Ray of Light. Because she had an album when she just found Kabbalah called Ray of Light, and she loves that album, but people didn't really like it, so she might just kind of force fuck it into our brains.
Oh, true.
Let's fuck it.
Pretty good.
And then she's also a Ray of Light, and that's the, you know.
What's that red string that comes with it? It's something like you get one of those things in every like DVD copy.